Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. My name is Matt, I work as Technical Director at Xceed, and today we're going to be taking a look at our Xceed fall update for 2022. There's a lot to cover, so I'm going to give you a broad overview that everything has changed, of everything that's changed over the past few weeks, past few months. There's a lot to talk about, and all the details that I'll be mentioning today you will see on our website. So if you go in xceed.com, you click News and Chronicles, and you're going to have a little text that will dive in more details about all the changes that I'm going to go over today. So let's start. The first product that I want to mention is the Xceed Data Grid for WPF, which has received a substantial update, including two different themes that I've been mentioning in previous videos as well. One is Xceed Material Design, and the other one is Xceed Fluent Design. The Fluent Design theme is made so that it fits perfectly well in Windows 11 environments. So if some of your users are in Windows 11, could be a good idea to set this theme for those users. You will find the details and everything in our documentation, or you can just drop us a line at support@xceed.com and we'll help you through this. So the data grid is now at version 7.1. Furthermore, Xceed Extended Toolkit also received considerable amount of fixes and updates. One of the more significant updates is the Xceed Extended Tab Control, which now offers a lot of new functionalities, including being able to move tabs around by the users, adding tabs, removing them. So we added a bunch of functionalities to this control based on requests we've received from customers. So I think that if you're a user of this control, it's worthwhile updating and seeing all the new stuff that the control can do. The other products, non-visual products, have also received considerable updates. Xceed Words for .NET is one of those products that always receive a lot of fixes when it comes to PDF conversion, for example. We're also working on something quite interesting when it comes to Words for .NET. So if you look in my browser here behind me, you'll see that we made a sample using Blazor. So basically, it's a way of using Xceed Words for .NET in a web environment using Blazor. So this sample is really fun and easy to use. What it does is it builds a formatted resume, right in the web browser. So you fill in all these fields, you can add, remove some, and once you press on Save CV, you're going to have a formatted Word file that contains all the details you've put in here into a form of a resume. So that's really interesting. All of our non-visual products will receive samples like this one, so that you can see that our products works just fine in a web environment using Blazor, of course. Xceed Workbooks for .NET also receive a lot of updates and fixes. We've been working very tightly with some of our users to make sure that our control is as mature as possible. Right now, it's been updated to version 1.3, but honestly, it could have been a 2.0 considering the amount of new features and functionalities that you will find in the control. So if you need to manipulate, create, modify Excel files, Xceed Workbooks for .NET is the perfect product for that. Xceed Zip for .NET SFTP also received a considerable amount of fixes, and as I mentioned previously in the video, I encourage you to go on our website to look at all the details if you're users of those controls. Before I let you go, there's two things I want to talk about. So in November, Microsoft will be announcing and releasing rather .NET 7 in the wild. Rest assured that we already made some tests with some of our controls to make sure that Xceed will work fine in .NET 7. We will have properly compiled version to make sure that it remains like this. But just so you know, if you're an Xceed user, your products are future-proof. We want to make sure that all of our products, our popular products, work just fine in .NET 7. Furthermore, another thing we're considering at Xceed is building tools under MAUI. I don't know if you're familiar with this platform. It's something that is in beta right now with Microsoft. It's basically a way of building applications for multi-platform. So basically, using the same code base, you can have an application running on Mac OS, iOS, Android, PC, obviously. So we're working on this aspect. We're discussing with Microsoft to see if there's something that could be of value for us for Xceed in that field. If you intend on upgrading to MAUI or interested to learn more, please drop me a line at matt@xceed.com so we can have a conversation about it. I'd be really curious to see what are your use case and if you intend on using this technology in the future. There's going to be a lot more to cover in our next update. We're really busy working on all sorts of new things, including new products, updating our existing products. So we're still very active on the WPF platform as well. We're not letting go of that. So if you're one of our WPF user, rest assured that we're still working actively on our WPF products. So thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great one.